Hello, welcome to jQuery tutorial, chapter 38, Passing Data to Event Handler, brought to you by Ankpro Technologies. My name is Harish. In this session, we are going to learn about how to pass data to event handler function in jQuery. So this session will be less of slides, so let me jump into Visual Studio and let me show you a demo. Here you can observe we have a button and the type is, we have an input type control and the type is button and the value is submit and the ID is my button. So what I'm going to do is first let me check whether my DOM is completely loaded or not with the help of ready method. So to this ready, I'm going to write a function. So what this function has to do is first it has to identify the button. So the button is my btn. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make use of on method to bind the event handlers to the events. So the first event what I'm going to take is click event, and I'm going to instead of taking the event handler, let me take a JSON object right now. So in the JSON object what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to pass a name property and the value is Sam. Okay, apart from that I'm going to take another one, that is section. Okay, the section is a section, and now I'm going to pass a event handler function, that is the function name is details. Okay, now let me end this with semicolon. So again what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this, Control V, and now I'm going to remove this as of now. Okay, now I'm going to remove this. I'm having only one name, that is only the one value property, that is name, and the value is Sam. And let me copy this again and let me paste this, and now I'm going to remove the complete JSON object. Okay, and now we have only the click and the function, that is details function. Now let me write a definition to that function. So the function is details. To this I'm going to pass a event object. So here what I'm going to do is, okay, as of now let me comment these things out. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to alert. Okay, suppose if I need to fetch this details name and section, so how can I do that? I can do that with the help of this event object, and we have a property called data. With that we can access that name and section. So what I'll do is first I'll tell like a so here I'm going to tell like event dot data dot, so we are getting the name here. Okay, and apart from that event dot data dot section. Okay, now when I do Control S, now I'll push this page to the browser. Now what happens when I click the button, we'll get an alert window telling like the name as well as the section. So here is my web page loading, and when I click on that you can observe we get a Sam, that is a section. Okay, and now what I'll do is I'll uncomment this one, Control KU. Okay, now we have only the name property and the value. Now what happens now when I go back here and now when I refresh, now when I click, we'll get two alert windows. One is a Sam and a, and now we're getting a Sam and undefined. So we have to avoid this. So suppose if this second function second event handler, it's not having that value section property, so it's not defining the value, so it's telling us undefined. So how can I avoid that? I can avoid that by telling like if this event handler section not equal to null. Okay, then attach this event dot section. Okay, or else just give a empty string. Okay, now when I do Control S, let me go back and let me refresh. Now when I click on that A, Sam and A, we are getting only A, Sam. The A place, now it's replaced with the empty string. Okay, and now let me uncomment this one also. So what's your, so here we have something called, okay, now let me remove this breakpoint. Yeah, now here I don't have any JSON object. Now I don't have any JSON object right now. Now what is the output we are going to get? Let me go back, let me refresh. Now when I click, we'll get 3 alert. One is Sam A Sam, and this one we are not getting anything. So what we need to do is we need to tell like, okay, it's very simple. What we need to do is we need to tell like if event data is equal to null. So here I'm going to tell like if event data is equal to where is the event data is equal to null. Okay, then we have to push a alert message telling like no data provided. Okay, fine. Else in this I have to push this section. Okay, now let me align the things properly. Yes, now let us go back and let me refresh. Now when I click on this, you can observe A Sam A, and for the second function A Sam, and the third one we get like no data provided. Why? Because here to this, okay, even we are not passing any JSON object. That's the reason we are getting like alert no data provided. Okay, and this is what, okay, we can pass the data to the okay, we can pass data to the event handler function in jQuery. So I hope you understood. Thank you for listening. Have a great day. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel Ankpro Training. You can also like our Facebook page visiting this URL. You can also follow us on Twitter. For further reference, refer our website. We're on LinkedIn too. Last but not the least, please don't forget to give the feedback. Thank you. Have a great day.